Steven.
Kevin.
David.
With our powers combined, we are the
Brothers
Board.
By the power of podcasting,
We have the power. Welcome back, everyone, to the BBP. It's me, Kevin. We got Steven, and we have David with us this time.
Stop for a second. You just said BBP. You used to
Yeah.
roast me so hard for that, dude. And now you've embraced it. I'm
I'm not embracing it. I just,
Oh, if you hadn't embraced it, you wouldn't have said it.
yeah,
I
dude.
still think it sounds dumb, but we can start that over.
No, it makes it a lot
Too late
easier,
now. It's
doesn't
on
it?
tape. It's on wax
BBP.
now.
Yeah, but it sounds so dumb.
But you sound dumb.
Shut up.
No, that's great. Welcome to
I think
BBP.
all of it. I think all of us do, honestly. So
I mean, yeah, that's probably true. The important thing is we have Dave with us today.
Yes, we do.
I
Welcome
am
back,
back.
Dave.
I wish I could say I was on a long tropical vacation or curing some uncurable disease or something, but I was probably just taking my kids to concerts and other athletic events, and that's why I missed so many.
What kind of school are they going to, or a concert's an athletic event?
I said and athletic event.
Oh,
and or athletic event.
that would be pretty sweet, though.
Marching band counts as a PE credit, though, dude.
Yeah,
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yup.
Didn't when I was in
Crazy.
high school. Wish it did. 'Cause
Me
I hated
neither.
PE. I hated PE class with a fiery passion. But
I know, and my boy still took PE while he had marching band. I'm like, what are you doing?
if you like that kind of stuff, that's cool. I just
He
hated
doesn't.
that.
He doesn't like it though, unless it's swimming.
I got roasted all the time and made fun of in gym class. No surprise there, but
Well,
Yeah,
so did
yeah,
I.
that's I am not good at sports.
I could play ultimate frisbee all day long. That's like the only one I'm actually kind of good at. I love ultimate
Yeah,
frisbee.
I wasn't terrible when I did fencing. I mean, it wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible.
Man, one time I was the last one picked for a football game because everyone thought I would be so terrible at it. I was the last one picked, but I got the ball and I was so quick that no one could catch me, and I scored a touchdown on the first play.
Nice.
And then everybody was like,
Nice.
dude. But then it was over after that. But seriously, I was just sitting there on the bench by myself.
You,
It was
s-
me
you
and
still
one
had
really,
you
me and
had a
one fat
moment of
kid.
glory. That's what
Yeah.
matters. A
But it's
moment
just
of glory.
crazy how stuff like that. It was me and this one really big kid who couldn't move at all. We're sitting on the bench, and he got picked before me. It's like, dude, I was new. It was my first day at high school after we moved from California. I was the last one picked, and I still get sad about that sometimes.
Dude,
What is it? Almost well over. I don't know how long ago. Whatever, over 30 years ago. Anyways, go ahead with the topic. I'm sorry.
well, before I get into that, the way you're
You
holding
guys
that
are like
phone,
my
make sure
psychologist right now.
do the way you're holding your phone right now for this recording. Dude, it's making your nose look like ridiculously large.
Nice.
No, this
Like
is large,
bringing
but
Pinocchio over here. Like, that's probably what picked you last. They thought your giant nose, Pinocchio nose, and getting away.
They could score a touchdown just by going into David's nose.
well, good thing that no one sees the video. But thank you for that.
Anyway, so yesterday when we were
Especially all the
trying to,
hairs in there too. But go ahead, sorry.
yesterday when we were trying to decide on a topic today, I was actually in the middle of something. I was building a Lego set, just building a TIE bomber, so Star Wars Lego set.
Nice.
So I thought, and on top of that, well, I thought maybe we should do something Star Wars today for our topic. And then in addition to that, yesterday I saw the trailer for a new show coming out on May.
Acolyte?
No, not the Acolyte.
Oh.
The Tales from the Empire. It's like Tales of the Jedi, but it's like season 2 of Tales of the Jedi.
Okay.
Anyway, so super excited about it because it appears they're finally going to explain a question I've had for a long time, which I know you guys never watched the Clone Wars cartoon, so you probably don't care. But there's a character named Barra Sufri, and I always wondered what the heck happened to her, and it looks like this is kind of go into what happens to her. So
Oh,
I'm
nice.
excited about that. And then you have the Acolyte, which Looks like it could be pretty cool. So excited about that. Um,
I'm so bad
Boba
at Star
Fett.
Wars, man. I have not watched. I haven't watched Andor. I haven't watched
See, dude,
Ahsoka. I
you're
haven't
missing
wa
out, man. Andor was really awesome.
I
A
haven't
little
watched.
disappointing, Ahsoka.
I've not I'm not up on the times with the Star Wars.
Yeah. And then currently watching Bad Batch season 3, which is gonna be the
I've never watched
final
that one
season.
either.
So that one's good too. Um, Book of Boba Fett season 2 is supposed to be coming out sometime.
Man, Star
Um,
Wars TV is just exploding.
Dude, yeah, it's what I'm saying. So I was thinking about this. There's a lot of cool Star Wars show, and I actually like the Star Wars TV shows better than the movies now, like the new
Yeah.
movies. So, but it got me thinking, what are if I was in charge of Star Wars right now and could come up with some new content, what would that content be? So that's our topic. What kind of Star Wars content do we want to see exist? I figure we can take this in any direction you want. So we'll get started on that.
Well, my question is, well, we've sort of discussed this before. How can we put a sitcom in the Star Wars universe?
See, that's what I'm thinking. I really want to do this because I feel like a like a Star Wars sitcom would like family sitcom would be just fantastic. It had to be like in Coruscant, you know,
Yeah.
like
Croissants.
Coruscant. No, not croissant. Coruscant. It'd be kind of cool to have like a I don't know, like a little sitcom, some family living in Coruscant.
I'm
Maybe
saying, couldn't you
perhaps.
put croissants in there somehow?
I mean,
Like
if you really want
maybe
to,
the dad of the family works at a croissant shop.
I don't know if they have croissants on Coruscant.
Well, why
If they
not?
don't, that's a missed opportunity for sure.
I suppose. I don't know. I don't know what era to put it in. Though. I'm thinking the Empire, but I don't know. I feel like it's too dark and depressing for a comedy. So maybe
So,
maybe in like the Clone Wars era.
what are some tropes in sitcoms that we need to have the like annoying sibling, little sibling. That's definitely a character that needs to exist.
Obviously, obviously.
So we need to have maybe a bratty teenage daughter.
Yeah.
Are are we going for the
What
dad type that is like mature and loves his kids and has lots of instructional moments with them, or like the bumbling idiot dad? Because those have both been done before.
I don't know. I mean, this is Disney we're talking about, so you could probably have both.
He's a
Um,
bumbling idiot, but then he has
what
words of wisdom too.
no, no, like one dad's bubbling idiot and the husband is like
Oh yeah,
words
there
of
you go.
yeah, there
That
you
would
go.
work. That would work.
what about? I just thought of something. It doesn't have to do with what you're talking about, but could it be something with like a droid factory where you follow different droids, like what happens to them after they're built or something? Like some droids end up malfunctioning or not working properly. Maybe you could have a comedy with based on what some of these droids do, and one of this family you're talking about could own one of these droids or something. I feel like
Oh, for
droids should be
sure.
involved.
Oh yeah,
I
that'd be
feel like
Definitely should
great.
droids should
be
be involved.
Dude,
the family
Or maybe the
droid.
dad works at, or the mom, since Disney's woke, it could be either or. But the person could work at the droid factory as their day job and bring home like the droids that need extra work or something. I
Oh,
don't
that's
know.
perfect. I
I
love
feel like
that.
droids should be in there somehow
obviously.
to
No,
make
dude, you're
it to make it a comedy, or
you're
stormtroopers.
100% correct. Like it'd be like the Jetsons, but instead of Rosie, it'd be like a C-3PO. Well, it wouldn't be C-3PO specifically, but
But that kind of droid.
that kind of droid. Dude, yeah, I think
Mhm.
you're onto something with that, Dave. I like that. Dad works at a droid factory, brings one of them home. Shenanigans ensue.
Yes, and
I
the
do
some
I do
droids
think
could
there
be
needs to
like
be some specific episodes because you know, like old family sitcoms, you always had like the addiction episode. So like,
oh yeah,
you know, one of the
or
maybe maybe the droid could be
the
addicted to something.
bullying at school episode.
Yeah, gotta have that.
The
Dude, I think
dad
this would be fantastic.
the dad definitely has an obnoxious boss, who he's always at odds with. And he's kinda got like, I don't know, slick back hair. He's kind of swarmy.
Oh, and the dad's coworker friend, because there's always a work bestie. He's one that sneaks out droid parts and builds his own droids
Oh yeah.
illegally, but hasn't been caught yet. But the dad's always warning him that he'll be caught one of these days.
And
And whenever he goes to that dude's house, there's all these strange droids that do different strange things.
that'd be so
Because the
funny.
guy,
Dude, I'm kind of liking this actually. This is a great idea, Dave. See, and
This-
you thought you weren't going to be able to contribute today.
Well,
Um,
I like droids.
so what and there's lots of different types of humanoids in Star Wars. You got humans, of course, and you have all like the different aliens and things. What are we going for with this family? Are we doing like it
See,
is Coruscant, so I guess I'm not sure who
I
lives
mean,
there, but
they could be blended, because there are,
oh yeah, blended families is a big thing.
yeah, because there are like, and plus, there are some characters that are like, their parents are of two different, like there's like one will be a parent will be human, the other one will be like some other alien species. So that could work.
It'd be like Step by Step. Remember that show? But like
Mm.
Star Wars
Yeah.
style.
Yeah, exactly. See, dude, I would totally watch that. That'd be fantastic.
What are we gonna call this Star Wars sitcom? Like the
I don't,
title is key here.
I don't know. Um, I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead. I can't think of a good title, to be honest. I'm not
Hold on.
good at making titles. I'm just gonna go in with ideas.
Let me think about this for a
Mm.
second. There's got to be something. Give me just a moment.
Dude, it has to have a really corny like theme song for sure.
Oh, for sure.
We'll just ask John Williams to write that.
Hey, speak really quick while I'm looking for a title. I have a joke for you guys. A Star Wars joke. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Sure.
What do Gungans put things in?
Uh.
Jar Jars.
Uh,
Oh man.
that's great.
Misa think that's funny. No, I don't.
Maybe the
Anyway,
work bestie that takes illegal robots could be a Gungan.
Oh yeah. There could be a Gungan involved.
Maybe not
Because
the work bestie. I don't know. Maybe the Gungan is the incompetent boss at the factory. I don't know.
dude, I can get behind that. That'd be cool. So there you go. We got one idea here. The comedy family sitcom
It could be
takes place
called
on Coruscant.
C3P. No, because the droids are so messed up.
C3P, no.
C3P, no. Yeah, I
And
think we got it. I think there you go. There's one right there. That's we're
I just
pitching that to
I don't know
Disney.
if that's a good one.
Dave
there's
Filoni, if you're listening to this, which I'm totally sure you are, make this thing happen.
the the next idea I thought of would be, like the mockumentary type shows like The Office or Parks and Rec. I thought
Yeah.
it'd be fun to do one of
And
those
Abbott Elementary, that one's good too.
in a stormtrooper boot camp scenario. So like these guys go to stormtrooper school and you kind of follow their the
I don't,
shenanigans of that.
I don't know if that would work as a stormtrooper boot camp per se, but definitely like maybe on Death Star, like a office type show, but like with crew on the Death Star.
That would be cool. I just feel like that kind of I'm trying to go for all the different kinds of TV shows that already exist and like how to fit them into Star Wars. And I think a mockumentary would fit in there. They
Mm.
sort of did it with um on SNL that one episode where Adam Driver did he
Oh,
pretended
the undercover boss, but yeah,
undercover boss. So something kind of like that. So this has already sort of been done, but something of that nature I think would be pretty fun.
yeah, that'd be for sure cool. I
But
definitely think there needs to be more comedies in the
yes,
Star Wars
which
universe.
brings me to my next one. And tell me how you think we can make this happen. A romantic comedy in the Star Wars universe.
Well, I mean, you could do that for sure.
Now, who we
Mm.
talking here? Like Rebels or Empire or because they can't be extraordinary people. Rom-coms they're usually like I don't know the guy's like a doctor or a lawyer or some like nice job or something. But I don't know. What do you or like a Hallmark type of movie, if you will, with Star Wars.
Could we use any of them with Greedo?
I don't know if you could use Greedo, but you could probably use like that type of like a character of that same race.
Mm.
What is
I
Greedo?
don't I can't remember what he is.
Isn't he Lando's co-pilot or something?
So
No,
Greedo's
that's
that
no
guy.
Greedo's a bounty hunter who gets killed by
Oh
Han
yeah, yeah.
Solo.
Sorry.
I don't know.
Let me see.
You could probably do that involving like one of the senators. So
What
I think
about
this would be another Clone Wars era sort of show.
like maybe a guy who works pit crew at a pod race or something?
Oh, dude.
I know we love pod races. That's one of the greatest things Star Wars has ever done. Not
Do
really, but
like a Days of Thunder type movie, but with like pod racing.
Oh, that sounds
sure.
sweet.
Yeah.
Dude, I'd watch that. That'd be cool.
Like it sort of gave us a little bit of that in Phantom Menace, but like a movie about like a
Mhm.
crew and like the biggest competition they've ever faced on the planet Tatooine.
I guess
Uh,
that would be a movie, not a sitcom, but yeah, something like that.
that'd be
Yeah.
sweet, dude. I'd love
Dude,
that.
I'd watch that.
I mean, that game was that on N64, the pod racing game is fire. It's still sweet. I tried playing it the other day. It doesn't hold up quite as well as I want it to, but I did love that game.
What about a guy who was piloting one of those giant walkers?
A show about him.
And yeah, I don't know. Like, I'd be interested to see what those guys have. Their life is like.
Oh,
See,
you
so
could.
kind
You
of
know,
kind of along those lines. So another show, not Star Wars related, I've been watching is Masters of the Air, right?
Oh yeah, like
So,
a
dude,
pilot
I would
show.
love to see a set of like Band of Brothers, Master of Air, you know, that type of thing, like a war drama series, but with like stormtroopers or like TIE pilots.
See, it's because of the bad guys. I don't know if you'd get a whole lot of draw there.
I
Um,
think you would.
but actually, that could be kind of cool to see the opposing view,
people love stormtroopers though.
even though they're
Well,
dumb.
all stormtroopers are all pretty much bad. Like I saw, that's why they're stormtroopers because they're like sort
Except,
of.
well, Finn, but he's like the exception.
Well, no, I mean in general, especially during like the Galactic Empire era, like stormtroopers were like the real fanatical troops, which is why they're stormtroopers because they're more willing to like fight and die for the Empire than like your normal
Yeah.
troops. Because like Han Solo, if you watch
And
the
they
Han Solo
do
movie,
die very well.
it's true. Because you watch the Han Solo movie, remember when he was like a soldier before he like
Oh,
left
that's
the
right.
Empire?
He was like a
Yeah, well, he
pilot
was
or
like a regular army soldier. He wasn't a stormtrooper. Stormtroopers were like a group. They're more
they're bred and
radicalized.
created for that sort of thing.
Yeah. So, and of course, you know, as the years go along, they have more and more stormtroopers because they have more of these fanatical people than like normal soldiers. But
I
so,
do agree that like some sort of war drama would be cool with those guys. Or even if you go the opposite way, like I guess you sort of saw it a little bit with Rogue One, looking at the rebel troops doing that, but I think either way that would be pretty cool. I would watch that for
I,
sure.
I think specifically what I would like to see when it comes to a war drama would be like a Masters of the Air thing, but with TIE pilots.
Yeah.
Um, I think that'd be really cool. Be kind of fun to watch that play out.
So a big thing that
I have one.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, you go ahead. Yeah, I
Like
want to hear.
you know those nature documentaries like March of the Penguins or
Oh
Disney's
yeah.
really into those. You got one. What are those giant creatures that they slice open on Hoth to get warm from?
Oh, the Tauntauns?
Yeah. You need to have one that's like follows a tauntaun from birth to whenever, like his
Dude,
migration patterns, if he has any,
That'd
his
dude,
be
mating
amazing.
do a whole
mating
series.
season. Like
Remember that Planet Earth's documentary series? It
yeah.
came out years and years ago. Like, so you can do a whole series of different like creatures from Star Wars. That would be really
Yes,
cool, actually.
yes.
Like one about Tauntauns, have one about like Rancors.
The Sarlacc.
Like one tauntaun could witness Luke Skywalker slicing up his buddy to get warm with his blubber or something, and it could follow him. Like the camera
Dude,
crew, they wouldn't be allowed to interfere because the nature has to take its course. But you know,
exactly.
like when
So
Bonus
you show
points.
those sea turtles going from the sand to the ocean, but you do it with tauntauns.
Bonus
can it
points if you can get it narrated by David Edinburgh or possibly Morgan Freeman.
I was gonna say
Dave,
Morgan Freeman's the American version, but
David Attenborough?
Yeah,
Um,
David Attenborough.
so but I like the idea of both those guys narrating it, but I'm also intrigued by a Star Wars character narrating it, like Yoda or somebody. That would be,
Not Yoda. That would be irritating.
but someone like some wizened
The
old.
hunt it goes on.
That's what it'd be awesome, man. Or like
I think that would be good. But I feel like people wouldn't buy that because Yoda has too much going on for him to take time out to narrate a documentary. But
Obi-Wan
maybe
I mean,
Kenobi.
you
one of
could do.
Yoda's race, maybe
You
one
could
of
have
Yoda's race
C-3PO
at
do
this
it.
all.
You could have C-3PO
Yeah.
do it.
Oh yeah, he probably would have time to do something. Like that.
Oh, he would
He
love
would
it,
have
dude.
time to do
Actually, you know what? Like documentaries in general, like that would be cool. But just like history type things on it would be really helpful for me because there's so much stuff going on in that world. I can't keep it all straight. So if they had a series dedicated to the creatures or the like history of Coruscant or Empire, like whatever, just documentaries in general about Star
that. I
Wars
agree.
would be
So,
really
so,
helpful.
so
What about
Wikipedia, but like TV version.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, have you ever
what?
looked at that site, by the way? I think I've brought
Yeah.
this up
It's
Yeah,
before.
several times.
massive. I know that.
It's pretty insane.
Hey, what about a Jedi that kind of pulls a short straw and gets assigned to be like the guardian of the Earth? And
That'd
he
be
gets
sweet.
caught up in all of our, like, all of the stuff that's happening in the Earth right now with social media and, basic bros. Like, you could bring in some of our old episodes. I
Our
don't know.
apocalypse episode. Yeah, dude.
Like
That'd be
someone
so
who's like,
fun.
dang it, why do I have to why do I have to take care of the Earth of all places? I don't know.
Because he has to hide his identity. Because if we actually met a real Jedi here,
Right?
there's an episode where he goes to
Let me get a selfie.
he goes to Disney World and walks around the Star Wars like area.
That's the only place he feels at home.
he's like give me some blue milk. Speaking
Or
of,
maybe
I went to
maybe he lives there.
yeah,
Sorry, go ahead.
I went to Disney World this past week and I got blue milk and it was delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very good. But yeah, he would live at Disney, like or at least he'd go there, or like they do shows. Maybe Disney knows who he is because they actually have him use the Force and put on like shows for the people coming to Disney, and they think it's all like
Right.
real and stuff. Oh man, he's got a part-time hustle doing that.
Or have you guys seen those like it's modern Marvels? It's like an older documentary where they talk about like these giant engineering projects and stuff that
Oh yeah,
you'll accomplish something like that. That'd be pretty cool. But
Oh
like for Star
yeah.
Wars, so do like how the Death Star was built, or do
Sky
like
City.
Which
Sky
time though? It
City,
was
or
built several times.
so that'd be kind of cool. I'd watch that.
I agree.
A wise man once said, "Cash rules everything around me. It's all about the money. Dollar bills, y'all." Now, the Brothers Born are definitely not part of the Wu-Tang Clan. But the sentiment, well, it's still true. When it comes down to it, making content that we do can have some costs when it comes to equipment and certain fees. This is where you come in as a listener. No obligation here, but if you do like what we have and you would like to contribute a little bit of funds our way so we can improve our content, there's 3 different tiers of payment which you can use. The first one is a simple, cheap tier of 99 cents. Not too bad. Next tier would be $4.99, or if you're straight ballin', $9.99 for the third tier. Now, there's no obligation here. We're going to do the content either way, but we definitely would appreciate a little help. Thank you in advance, and we look forward to providing more content for you.
Let's dive into Food Network.
Food Network, you said?
Yes, like a Star
Okay.
Wars chef or
Oh,
a guy who goes and tours different planets and systems to try different, like a Guy Fieri, but
But like
Star Wars. Yeah,
that'd
dude,
be awesome.
that'd be so cool. Like
that would be great.
you could get the what's a weird Star Wars food? I don't know. You could get the best roasted
I don't
mogs
know.
and whatever those things are called.
I don't know. There's that weird frog thing that Jabba be chowing down on.
There is that. For Jabba, aren't humans food too, though?
No, I don't think he eats people.
Sometimes. Okay.
The best roasted pork in the galaxy. You could find it here, or I don't know, something like that.
That's a good idea. You could. What about a bachelor with like 25 different species of alien or whatever? However many people are on the Bachelor.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Like it's like they all have to be different, and there's one girl, and oh yeah, dude, I love it. She has to like a dating sim in Star Wars. Any one of those would be cool, or like a Survivor, or any of those stupid reality shows in Star Wars could translate very well. I think.
Hmm.
I like The Bachelor especially though. That'd be fun.
You
Okay.
could have you could have a lot of different types of bachelors, from different walks of the universe. I think it'd be great.
Or like a American Idol type situation.
Oh,
Oh yeah, dude.
that'd be good too.
Like
Yes.
Yeah. Like one of those guys that in the cantina, like
Yeah.
Dude, I saw this
They
guy
could-
at work.
They could
He
be
came
the
in-
judges.
This guy at work, who comes into work pretty regularly, and every time he comes in, he has some like random Star Wars shirt on. But they're always like he had one. It was like it was that band
Yeah,
from that scene, but it was like the Galaxy Tour, and had some like date or something on it.
that's
So it was
awesome.
like a band touring T-shirt, but
Oh,
it was
you
like
could
those
do that.
guys.
Could be like Taylor Swift, that thing she has on Disney Plus right
Oh,
now, only
yeah,
with
dude.
the Eras tour. It could be the Galaxies tour. I don't know. Lots of
Uh,
good ideas.
I got one more I thought of. I'm not sure how well it translates to Star Wars, but a lot when you're growing up, or I guess not when you're growing up. There's ER, Grey's Anatomy, House, a lot of
Grey's
like
Anatomy's still on TV.
medical shows like that take place in an emergency room or ICU or something.
That'd be pretty cool,
Oh,
actually. There
that
was two books, I think. I never read them. Um, but the premises of the books is that they take place on like a medical frigate during
mm.
one of the wars. I don't remember which one. So yeah, that would be cool, dude. Like to have like
One of the
a
main doctors could be that robot that fixes Luke's hand and taps it with a needle
Oh,
to
they're
make
all
sure.
robots. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Robots and
Well, they don't
Jedi
all have to be
healing.
robots, but a lot of them would probably be medical
yeah, well,
droids.
because there's like Jedi healers and stuff too. So dude, that would work. Have like a like so there was a book that had on medical frigate, but turn it into a movie where you have they're doing like helping casualties of the war and stuff. Be kind of like MASH, but Star Wars.
That's cool. That's
That'd be
rad.
kind of a cool idea.
What about an unlikely buddy situation like Perfect Strangers?
Oh yeah.
Or a buddy
Like I'm
cop movie.
thinking maybe an Ewok and a Wookiee. I don't know.
Or a buddy cop show.
Or a
That would be
Jawa and a yeah.
Buddy Cop show would be sweet, dude. Or like yeah, it could be like you could combine that with like a NCIS or CSI or
What
some like
type of Star Wars character always wants to work alone? Because you know how those buddy cop shows, there's always the one that doesn't want a partner.
oh
I
yeah.
That's
work
true.
alone. I don't.
Who
And then the annoying partner keeps coming
dude?
in
Well,
to
they kind of
play
have a
until he
character
endures
who.
some stuff.
So Andor, like Cassian Andor, is kind of like that. He always wants to work alone. You can't really use him though. He already has his own show. But yeah, I see what you're saying. That would work.
Well, it
That would
could
be
be
awesome.
someone who doesn't want to be with anyone at all, works alone, and then this dorky. I mean, not bad, still proficient law officer, but kind of dorky partner tries to get in the scene, and the guy keeps pushing him away, but eventually he accepts him, and shenanigans ensue from there.
See, these are all excellent ideas. I feel like Disney should listen to us
Yeah, dude.
and make these happen because I'd watch all of it.
What if we had like some sort of religious fanatical character who
Ooh,
preached like a Ernest Angley or
like a
Joel Olstein,
televangelist.
televangelist, but in Star Wars?
What would you want that to be? Let's see.
I don't know the Star Wars religion that
No,
well,
what
but
what what alien or what race would that be? I don't know.
let's see. Kevin, what
The
are some,
first
is
one
there?
I thought of was an Anmar Akbar type, but
Oh yeah, for sure. He'd definitely be that.
uh, from
I don't know what his
Al
race is called.
Karmai or whatever it is.
And then like
It's a trap.
maybe they're always warning people about Mandalorians and how like their faith is like wicked and evil because they are like it's all
I
about
mean,
money.
Mandalorians are kind of zealoty like that. So
Yeah, dude, they're pretty sweet.
What about a Mandalorian that plays the mandolin?
That's his life's passion. That would
he
be
doesn't want
pretty
he doesn't want to be a warrior. He wants to. Okay, I got it. So like, because Mandalorians are like they're a culture of war, like a war culture, right? They're like
sweet. Yeah,
warrior culture. So, so you have a movie where it's like it's about this young Mandalorian, right? A young Mandalorian who's doesn't want to be a mercenary, doesn't want to be a warrior, but just wants to dance. He wants to be a professional dancer,
that'd be sweet.
dude.
It's like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer with that elf that wants to be a dentist.
Oh yeah,
Exactly, dude. That'd be awesome. I just want to dance. This is the way.
this is the way.
Oh
Um,
man.
I also think it'd be fun to see like a local news channel in Star Wars universe. I'm sure maybe that's
Yeah,
been in.
and have like a real life version of the HoloNets.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
they start talking about the local fair that's happening. And it's, I don't know, the weather,
Right?
sports. Oh, sports, dude. We haven't even dabbled in that.
I was thinking
yeah, you're
about
right.
sports, but I can't think of any Star Wars sports
I can't
besides
think
I
of
mean,
any
you
either.
well,
besides pod
we did
racing.
mention like the pod racing, but I mean, there's got to be other sports in there,
Yeah,
obviously.
for sure. Like that'd be such a good one. You could do like an actual sporting event that you just watch, or we could do like a sports drama or something. Like,
Dude, a sports
Right?
drama for
Like a
sure.
feel-good sports movie or
yeah, for
TV.
sure.
Mm.
I don't know.
It would give them a unique opportunity to create a sport. Not like Harry Potter created Quidditch and then
Oh
people play it
yeah.
in real
Right.
life, which I don't know how that works. How do people play Quidditch in real life? Because they can't fly. But
It's
anyway, it'd be, that's a good
Steven was
opportunity
about
right
to
there.
tell you how, and
that's
then you
okay.
started talking because Steven probably knows.
It's fine.
He probably
I don't
does.
want
He
to. I
is.
don't want to admit it.
No, yeah, you do. Go ahead.
He was about
Well,
to tell you how, dude.
Do you
what?
play Quidditch?
Well, they ride brooms. I think they just
Yeah, I
hold
know
them.
that.
They hold them and carry them around. They don't actually, obviously, they don't go in the air, but they do ride the brooms around. I don't know exactly how it works though.
Even in that room next to you, you have a Quidditch broom.
I almost bought one when I went to Universal, but I do have a couple of wands, but no broom though.
Nerd.
You have a snitch in there. Is that what it's called? The
No
snitch?
snitch. Just
Well, those things
wands.
are hard to. Those things are hard to catch.
Dude, man, I don't know about you, Dave, but with all this, Steven's talking about having wands, plays D&D. One of these days, we're gonna do one of these episodes, and Steven's gonna be having like a Gandalf outfit or some junk on.
I would freaking love that. So,
Of course you would, nerd.
Hey, man, nothing wrong with that. Oh, what about a pimp my ride
oh yeah, but with
Pimp
like
my speeder.
with random spacecraft?
that'd be
Dude,
so cool.
that would be awesome.
I would watch that for sure. Like they take the Millennium Falcon because they always talk about how it's a hunk of junk, but they like pimp it out.
Oh, what about one of those? I don't know what it's called. There's always memes on it on Facebook, but it's like a pawn shop dude, pawn
Oh,
stars.
Pawn Stars,
They bring
Star
in random
Wars.
space junk.
Dude, they're
The
pretty
best I
cool.
could do
Oh
So
is
someone
yeah,
brings in
5
like
rupees,
it had to be like later on, like maybe post galactic era,
right?
because
yeah.
then someone could bring in like a lightsaber and they could discuss like the value of it. And like,
Best I
Nice.
could give you is 5 galaxy credits. Is that what they call it?
I think so.
Credits will be fine. But then like a Jedi could come in and like make them give them. Never mind.
that's
Give
what
them
I'm
more
saying.
money.
It had to be later. Then you wouldn't have as many Jedi to like.
Right, right.
And you have more stuff to discuss for sure, or storage wars, like like storage sheds, but with like, oh, that'd be pretty cool too. Just random galactic junk in there, man.
Yes. All right. Sorry. So many.
No,
So
that's
many.
brilliant. I love it. I love it. But that looks like a lot of great ideas.
Before we sign off here,
Yeah,
Steven, I do
yeah.
want to point out we promised each other that we were going to try some fast food items.
Yes, it's true.
So, I feel like
We need to double
we'll
the
have to,
stakes.
yeah. Well, we'll have to table that. We'll do the same thing, but maybe include David on here. What's something we can make David eat?
So, Dave, for a little context, we talked about fast food last episode, and at the end, we challenged each other to do some crazy fast food thing.
Not really crazy.
Or
I wouldn't say crazy.
eat some fast food thing we've never tried before. And I challenged Kevin to eat the cheesy tots at Burger King.
Oh, I eat
'Cause-
those all the time.
Dude, I
Okay.
haven't eaten at Burger King in 3 years, so
And then Kevin challenged me to take Arby's fries and put every feasible sauce they have and put them on the fries and eat them.
I haven't tried that before.
So, are you interested in joining this challenge? I can get something going for you.
I mean, sure. If you guys think of something that you want me to do,
All right.
yeah, why not?
all right. So let's think of something for David here.
I think I got something. Let me just make sure it's available. I think I got an idea.
Because I was thinking about, you ever see that giant, like, humongous breakfast burrito that Burger King has?
Oh, I love breakfast sandwiches from fast food.
Yeah, but this one for Burger King, it's like sausage with bacon, and I can't remember what it's called.
I'll try that bad boy.
It's basically just this giant breakfast sandwich or burrito at Burger King.
Let me see if I can find it real quick.
So while you're finding something, I say, what if we? I know we have so many listeners out there. I think listeners should write in and tell us which one of these Star Wars show ideas is their favorite, and maybe we can further investigate that show.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Listeners,
I mean, if anyone actually does that, if we only get one vote, then I guess that would be the one we investigate.
yeah, I think that'd be great. So we had a lot of Star Wars ideas for shows, and which one is your favorite, and which one would you really like to see?
Yeah, well, maybe we could do like a pilot and send it into Disney and see what they do.
Yeah. Oh, what if we did make
just-
a pilot? That'd be so
I'm
sick.
just kidding. I don't know about the sending it into Disney part, but it might be
Well,
fun.
Well, we've talked in the past, Stephen, that in the Star Wars universe, to become a pilot, all you have to do is say that you want to become a pilot.
That's true.
So, in order for us to make a pilot, if we're talking Star Wars, all we have to do is just say that we want to make a pilot, and it will just happen.
Well, I think any of our ideas would work well. So
That's true.
If we get any votes, we'll try to research it more. I got summer break coming up soon. Anyways, so what do you think of food? I got to get going, dude.
Yeah,
Think of
dude.
a food.
So I think if it's still a thing, I'd like you to go to KFC and get
My
the
note does look big.
the double down sandwich.
Oh, I've always wanted those, but I don't know if it's here right now. If there it is, I'll go have one.
If it's not there, get a chizza.
Okay.
Those are your that's your assignment.
All right, we'll do.
Well, this was fun. If you like we said, if you like our idea, let us know which ones you like the best, and check out our other podcast, Unlikely Throwdowns. We do every other week on each of these, so we'd love to for you to check them out. Both available on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts.
Yeah, for sure. And we recently got a submission for Unlikely Throwdowns that I really want to do. So
yeah, we got a few submissions, and if you have any ideas for topics for this show or Unlikely Throwdown, you can email us at brothersbornpodcast@gmail.com.
If you come up with an idea that a Star Wars show that you want us to do, and we make a pilot and get millions of dollars off of it, we'll give you a little cut.
Absolutely. we'll give you a credit in the credits.
Yes.
All right, everybody. This was fun. Until next time.
All right. My nose does look really big. I'm depressed about that now.
just because the way you're holding your phone, dude.
Peace out, homies.
Bye.
See ya.